Dylan, you mentioned just kind of watching this defense from the sidelines, just kind of how disappointing it was tonight. What was the difference in the second quarter defensively that where you guys just couldn't get as many stops as you did early?
The second half. Uh, they made adjustments. Um, we weren't hitting shots. We were trading baskets, and they turned it up. They got a good coach over there, in Nick Nurse, who is a guru, loves to meddle with the game. And he made an adjustment, and it paid off. Somehow we got to find a way to get stops and get rebounds, keep guys in front, especially if we're switching late game. We got to find a way to keep guys in front, and guys on their team hit timely shots.
Dylan, so in the first half, y'all scored 71 points. Second half, scored 42. Just what was the difference in offensive execution at that point, or was it just simply missing shots?
I think we just kept running just too many ball screens. We got to figure out how to mix it up a little bit, especially when Ja's in the game. Just figure out how to get Ja off the ball, get him into where he's getting to the middle a little bit easier. And then especially with this team, they love to shift and muck up the paint. So we need a little bit more shooters or guys that are willing to shoot. But we made some plays, and we were fighting there, but they brought it to us, and we're gonna have to figure that out because we had a great start, and that's not usually how it goes with this season. But it's kind of the first time we play with a lead, but we got to find a way to bear down and get shots. I mean, get stops and find a way to make shots.
You and Gary were battling there for a lot of that game. Do you feel that's not something uncommon for you? Obviously, going up against good players like that, do you feel like you're starting to find a groove there defensively in individually at least?
Yeah, I let him get to his right hand a couple times, and one of them he got a foul. Next one he got a floater. I got to force him to his left, and he's gonna pull up. But he's a great player. He shoots the three ball well, so you gotta stay close to him. And then he was finishing with his little floaters in mid range. So he's the one that really kept him in the game. And Precious got comfortable out there. He's used to the scenery. We should have knew that after 1-3. But sometimes, like I said before, it happens. He hit 2 threes before this game went 3 for 3. That stuff's gonna happen. You got to find a way to play through it and try to make plays for our teammates. And we'll see them when we go back to Toronto.
Is some degree of this defense like unlucky? I mean, the teams against you guys are shooting way above average for the league. Is some degree of like the defensive struggles just bad luck?
Never bad luck. Never bad luck. It's on us. We gotta play way more physical. We gotta make them feel us. First half we're bodying them, we're killing them in the paint. And then our defense was the same way. And then the second half we weren't doing the same thing on offense, and our defense let down. And we're not built like that. We're not front runners. We got to find a way to keep that defense rolling, still play physical, even though fouls go the wrong way. But we got to find a way to play physical from 1 to 12. Because that team has a hard time shooting, but they're finding a way to get to the paint. So somehow we got to find a way to bow up, especially in the second half, because if we're up 12, we know teams are going to come back. So.
You guys were such a good defense last year. Is it just a matter of kind of remembering some of those principles, or just kind of like rediscovering something that's missing at this point, you think?
The thing that is missing is the extra efforts, I feel. If one guy hits a 3 already, we got to close out a little harder on them, or 50-50 balls, you got to get them. I feel like that's what we're missing, is a little extra effort. But it's just one game. You know, balls fall different ways, but I feel like it's just the extra effort. You got to give just a little more, especially on defensive end, to win ball games. So I think it's just the extra effort.
Last question, we'll go to Sean Coleman on Zoom.
Hey, Dillon, I know that the defense tonight, obviously, had its struggles in the second half, but, the team overall offensively, especially in the first half, it at least has to be encouraging to know that, that start to the game certainly put y'all in a good position. I know, obviously, you would have liked to have gotten the win, but just an overall team effort from everybody, the bench, the starters, and things like that. At least one positive to take away from tonight.
Yeah, we played hard. Like, that's the thing. We had a minor letdown in the fourth quarter, but that's better than the games that we had before. It's hard. It's hard to lose like that, but as a positive, we played hard. For 3 quarters. We got to find a way to put it together for 48 minutes, especially against teams that are got veteran players and good coaches and stuff like that. But we played hard for 3 quarters, and we watched film after Thanksgiving or whatever and play Atlanta.
All right. Thanks, Dylan.